our university. It is my pleasure to request our Vice Chancellor to give a PowerPoint presentation about the university. So, please put your hands together to welcome our Vice Chancellor for this presentation.
So very happy to see you all today in the Hindustan Institute. On behalf of the Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, I formally welcome you all. I introduce to my right Dr. Nanda, who is the Director of Research, and to my left we have our Registrar, Dr. Point Ramalingam. So, welcoming you all once again to the Hindustan Group of Institutions, and I would like to give a very brief presentation. I know that you are all very busy people, you have to cover a lot of programs for the day. So, I'm really thankful for you for having come or responded to our invitation to be present here. As you know, this is an era of disruptive technologies. When we call the disruptive technologies, we talk about the transformations that are happening in the digital world. We talk about artificial intelligence, machine learning, big data, analytics, and so on. So everywhere we talk about the innovations that are happening. And today's education is something which we have got to mold the younger generation to take up the challenges the world faces. We are facing problems of shortage of water. We are also facing at the same time the flood situations which happen. Even last 2 days we had very small amount of rain and had some problems related to that. See, all these things are happening, and the climate change is bringing so much of changes in the climate. So we have got to gear up our younger generation to get a cue for the future technologies. I am not sure what is in its store in 2030. 2030, what will be the technology which we are going to use? I'm not sure. So we have got to develop our children to tackle the issues. So I just wanted to tell you what Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, the university, which we are doing to tackle these issues. So this, I know that paying tribute to the founder of this institute, Dr. KCT Williams. I start my presentation who, as you know, he is one of the entrepreneurs who started the first private airlines in India. See, if you look at, I just stand and give the presentation. If you look at this slide, I just gave a glimpse of this man is from 1985. See, we established this as an engineering college, and we moved, we introduced several programs. We got the accreditation. When you look at any engineering institution, the things which we look at any institution, two things. One is with respect to accreditation where it stands, with respect to ranking this institution where it is. So I just wanted to tell you that since 2001, we have got accredited in 2001, 2005 again, 2008 we became deemed to be university. Then we got the first accreditation in 2013 by NAM, and then we continued that, and we had 2015 again NBA accreditation, 2016 again we got re-accredited into the NAM, and in 2017 we introduced the NIRF, National Institution Ranking Framework of the Government of India, where we got the ranking, and we continued, and today we are in the 95th position among the 4,000 500 engineering institutions in this country. So that is something we have achieved. Our courses are accredited now with the National Board of Accreditation. With now we have QS World University ranking. We are ranked in the band of 501 to 550 in share ranking. And this is something which Mr. Ashok is the director, has got it a patent granted by the government of India. Getting a patent in India is something which is difficult. We have 2 patents to open it now. See, we have started as an engineering institution. We have all the courses in engineering, management, liberal arts, design, architecture, law. We have 9 schools, 18 departments, 30 undergraduate programs, 17 postgraduate programs, and research programs leading to the work of the PhD. See, these are the courses right now we offer. We have BTech, Aeronautical and Aerospace Engineering, our flagship programs. Because our chairman, the founder chairman, has started his education in the field of aeronautical engineering, aircraft maintenance engineering. So we have offering several courses in BTech, BSc, then mechanical engineering, automobile engineering. We are proposing to start 2 new courses in BBA in engineering management and BBA in automobile management, and there is a course on BSc in automobile maintenance. Chemical engineering, we have civil engineering, Bachelor of Architecture, Bachelor of Technology in Computer Science, which we have a special program with emphasis on artificial intelligence in collaboration with the IBM. And we have another program in collaboration with the HITSEEE Global, another major company in India, in information technology. Then we are giving emphasis to cyber security and cyber investigation and laws. Then we have the electrical electronics and communication engineering. We also have courses in fashion design, food technology, physical education, economics, political science, sociology, psychology. We also have started the triple major, 3 triple, that is 3 major: political science, psychology, economics, law, economics and political science. We have a normal course in BCom, sports management, postgraduate diploma. Even we have a course on photography. So this is, we have a Bachelor of Business Administration in these areas like business administration, banking and finance, aviation. And this is a course which is logistics, which is in collaboration with the Logistics Skill Council. We also have a Department of the Applied Health Sciences where we have courses, BSc courses in cardiovascular, perfusion, anesthesia technologies. We started school of last year. We have started with 3 programs. One is the BBA LLB Honors, BA LLB Honors, and the normal 3-year. These 2 are 5-year programs, and this one is a 3-year program. And this year we are starting a postgraduate program, LLM also, in association with the Kent Law School of the Illinois Institute of Technology, Chicago, USA. We have the design school where we have a Bachelor of Design in Interior Design, Functional and Environmental Design, Communication Design. So these are the postgraduate programs. We have postgraduate programs in every sphere. If you look at the specialization, these are our specializations we have chosen so that the current trends or the current requirements of the industry are taken care of. We have all this data science, artificial intelligence, cyber security, big data, IoT, autonomous and electric vehicles. This is the era where all cars are to be driven without drivers. Digital image processing, embedded and real-time systems. We also offer the masters in business management with several elective courses. And if you look at the last one, the green business, which is we are offering with the Trine University of Germany. The School of Law, we have the LLM program on international law, which will be with the Kent Law School of the University of Illinois Institute of Technology. Then we are also starting an MSc program in design with this user experience design. So we have a lot of conventional programs. We have all the programs which are required by the industries today. And the design, School of Design is the one which we are starting this year almost, this next one. If you look at the placement activities, we have a good placement record of about 80%. And the remaining students are going into the entrepreneurship, that is startup, or for higher studies. Most of the students are trying into the leading universities across the globe for higher studies for their postgraduate programs, and the others are getting into the entrepreneurship or the startup. We normally conduct a success day, the photograph of that is shown here. And for your information, one of the students last week got into the best company, as you know, is the Google. He has been placed based on a hackathon, not on a campus placement. Based on a hackathon which he has done, he has been placed into the Google. So we have students placed in Microsoft and all the other companies starting from TCS, Infosys and other things. So these are some of the startups which I just wanted to show it to you. The startups which are incubated in our incubation center. These are also a few other startups which I just wanted to tell you the list only. This again startups, the photographs of the students who have got into the startup activities, because a lot of students are getting into that. They want to be job providers than job seekers. This is something which our admissions to the engineering and the Bachelor of Design programs are based on an entrance examination, which we call it as the HITSEEE, which is being conducted in 50 cities across the country. So this, we have already started the process of getting the students admitted into the, getting the students can now apply on portal by making the requisite, filling up the forms and making the requisite fees and all. So the admission process will be based on the HITSEEE examination. This is to tell you where we are today. Currently we have about 7,000 students in the campus, out of which you will find that about 450 are research scholars. And if you look at, we follow a faculty-student ratio of 1:15, which is most of the institutions do not know. The regulators prescribe only 1:25, but we maintain every 15 students, one faculty, which is otherwise the regulators prescribe only one faculty for 25 students. But today we have, for every 15 students, there is one faculty. And you will see that 40% of them are having research degree, the PhD degree. This is something, and we also have 8 international faculty. That means faculty from other countries. And we also have students from all over the country. All the states are represented with us. And we are having students, about 60 students from various countries across the globe. Just wanted to show you because these are some of the points which different culture, the students having different culture comes to the campus, they interact, so they get to know about so many other countries, so many other states, the culture and things like that. See, I just wanted to focus a few things which if you can, why somebody should know about Hindustan, what things which Hindustan should be known. See, one thing is which I would like to tell is, I just go from the bottom if you take, we wanted to have, as I told you, disruptive technologies. The technologies which the industry wants today. This is something which you have to understand. This is something which our curriculum is designed to meet the requirements of the industry of today and tomorrow. As I told you in the beginning when I started, by 2030 or 2025 even, I do not know what are the technologies which you are going to use or what we are going to make use of it. So, this is something which our curriculum industry 4.0 ready, which is basically on a project-based learning, where the students learn by doing. Learn by doing. This is what basically we are an engineering institution or other things. But normally if you look at the medical profession, you will see that the doctor will experience and then, because he treats the patient, he learns by treating a patient. So the same way, the student in engineering and even the students in our arts, liberal arts program, they will go to the industry, they will learn from what the industry has, and they also get involved in developing innovative projects so that they will be applying what they learn from the theory into practice. So that is what we have a scheme called one faculty, one industry scheme. Every faculty is to be associated with an industry. And we are also, this is what, when they do the project, they are doing some research actually. See, normally the research was limited to the PhD or at the postgraduate level, but today we are bringing research into the undergraduate level. So this is the focus which I just wanted to tell you in a technique. See, we use modern tools like learning management system. We use the digital technology in our teaching learning process. I told already about startup. We encourage the students to become startups. They have to have their own ideas, experimented, and then that is transformed into an industry. We also provide BTech honors and BTech minor. A student in computer science can take a minor course in drama or music, or psychology, or sociology, or political science, or economics, and things like that. Vice versa, possible. Yeah. See, we have several programs which are associated with the industry. I just wanted to list a few of the courses here which are happening with active participation of the industries. See, that's important because they provide, say, the laboratory facilities and they come and teach. We take our students to the industries and they learn it from there. See, the better players like Volkswagen, SMC, Java, ARM, IBM, Saint-Gobain, Alba, Bosch, STC. All these are the companies which we are they are involved in the teaching or in the design of the development, then actually the students getting trained in the way industry keeps happening. We have 14 research centers. So that is a focus. Every educational institution today has to be research organization. 2 patents granted, 55 patents published, because the patent is something which is an outcome of what the students, what the faculty does in the institution. We have 30 funded projects, 38 consultancy projects, and 449 research scholars. We have about 12 crores of rupees being is available with us from different organizations for doing research. And this is again, we have international funding also coming from international funding agencies, and we have collaboration with these universities in carrying out these projects like Warwick, Northampton, Leeds, London South Bank University, all universities where we have direct relationship with them. And the teachers here and the teachers there jointly together in association with an industry doing research for which we get funding from different international funding agencies. This is something which we had on World Technology University Congress, which was held in our campus last year, and we and jointly the IIT Madras hosted this event here. We have a lot of 4 memorandum of understandings and collaborative arrangement with universities across the globe. As of today, we have 108 such MOUs which are actually operational. See, if you look at it, when I said about project-based learning, industrial association, it has to be really shown to the people know what is happening. So, the students getting involved in the projects get awards. They get into hackathon, they participate in hackathon, technical festivals, technical events. See, next week we are going to have the Vishwakarma Award project exhibition is going to happen for the entire Tamil Nadu in our campus. Most probably it will be scheduled on 18th of December. This is being conducted by the All India Council for Technical Education. About 500 institutions will be represented there with their projects. So I think I invite you all to witness that, because that will be a major event where the students and the teachers across the Tamil Nadu and Pondicherry will be coming and joining us at Hindustan. So this is something which I just wanted to do. This is the least weight satellite which was launched by NASA into the upper skies, into the orbit, about 80 kilometers above the mean sea level. This was developed by our students. This has gone into the Guinness Book of Records. Then this is called Gagin Lightest Microsatellite. This is first flying bike. This is CalabSat, again another launch from NASA. See, all these are activities or projects which the students, I'll just show you different kinds. I'll show you only some couple of things which have got importance. See, this is multifunctional head. This is autonomous underwater vehicle. This is solar panel cleaner, because solar energy or solar panels are being installed everywhere. The cleaning of that requires to be automated. So the students have developed this. This is effect and unmanned ground systems. This is something which is for the harvesting of data. See, I just showed a few glimpses of that because of short of time. See, this is something which is, we have teaming programs where our students spend 2 years here and 2 years in some other university. See, we have arrangements as at the University of New Haven, Illinois Institute, and several other institutes also we are having that kind of arrangement. This is semester exchange program. Our students go and spend 1 semester and come back, and the credits will be transferred here. And the students from these universities, you will see that all the universities across the globe are listed here, at least one from one continent are listed there. Our students go there, the students from those institutes also come here and spend 6 days. So a lot of things happen now, the cultural exchange. They will know about Indian culture, we will know about their culture. So, and in that process, we will know what the other countries everywhere. So, since our courses are accredited under the National Board of Accreditation Tier 1, which is as per the Washington Accord. When we say about Washington Accord, there are signatories to the Washington Accord. When we get an accreditation, our degree is at par with all the signatories to that Washington Accord. So, I mean, in other words, if you say any university in USA, is the degree of that is at par with our degree in Hindustan. So, we have a lot of professional societies, student chapters of that, associations. And there are several events being conducted to promote the talents of the students studying in the institute. We have a very good mentoring system. Now you know that a lot of students are committing suicide, depression and things like that. So we feel that we should have some kind of a mentoring system to be provided to the students so that when they have problems, we are going to attend them. So we have 3 full-time counselors available in the campus. Plus, each faculty has to mentor 30 students. So this is how we manage the mentoring system in the campus. We have a very good in extracurricular, co-curricular activities which involves national service team. We have adopted 5 villages near to Padur where we take their issues as project works. We try to help them in improving their means of living and things like that. We have Vice Men's Club, National Cadet Corps. We have 100 students joining the NCC. Rotaract Club, Youth Red Cross. This is the photograph where we have donated to the Kerala flood, and we also donated to the Gaja flood relief scheme, the sizable amount which we collected from the faculty and the students and a contribution from the management. We have all these activities you will find. Wise Men, Kids Adopted 5 Villages, Youth Red Cross. This is the Gaja cyclone. We have a horse riding. We have 10 horses there in the camp. And if somebody wants to learn horse riding, it's possible. We have karate, gym, yoga, cycling. We have good infrastructure. This is the bird's eye view of the campus. This is the campus area which we have about 10 lakh square feet of built-up area. These are new facilities which we have adopted: robotics lab, helicopter which you can fly it. This is a 3D printer which is of the state of the art which can be available. So let's explore robots. The students getting involved in the robotic competitions and how we do it. Then there's again robotics and mechatronics. And this is, I told you that we have a design school, which we have fashion, smart classroom, garden, and drafting, art studio, and all the facilities for making the students do creativity, thinking. We have a library with good number of books and this one. That's all. I just wanted to very briefly tell you about the institute. Probably now you may have something to request.
Hello. Good evening. I welcome the dear members of the press to today's event. First of all, today there was a very sad news about our respected past principal of MOP College, Dr. Nirmala Prasad, who passed away this morning. So some of you might be knowing that. So today we have lost one of Tamil Nadu's biggest veteran educationalists. So coming, you have heard the Vice Chancellors talk about what Hindustan has to offer the youth of India and beyond for 2021. Some of the programs which briefly I will just tell something which today's youngsters want is to travel the world. They want to experience, as you would have all seen from the posts the youngsters are making. So what Hindustan has to offer, we have devised the International Global Exposure Program. Under this Global Exposure Program, as you know, we are almost having 10 to 15% of our population of 8,000 students traveling to various countries around the world. Hindustan is very unique in this particular scheme. We have almost 12 packages where students can travel to various partner MOUs which our Vice Chancellor has spoken about. So this is something very unique, and you will not find many institutions emphasizing this aspect, which is attracting a lot of interest amongst the youngsters. In today's தமிழ் சொன்ன போனா இன்னைக்கு நிறைய பசங்க போட்டியில் கலந்துக்கணும். சென்னையில் போட்டியில், ஆனால் வெளிநாட்டில் இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் யூனிவர்சிட்டி பார்ட்டிசிபென்ட்ஸ் கூட இன்டர்நேஷ்னல் காம்படிஷன்ஸ் கம்பெனிஸ் நடத்துறாங்க. இந்த மாதிரி நிறைய ஆப்பர்ச்சுனிட்டிஸ்ல வருது இடத்துல பசங்களுக்கு போட்டியில் கலந்துக்கிறதுக்கு ஆதரவு இருக்கு. அப்போ இந்துஸ்தான் பொறுத்தவரையும் 650 ஸ்டூடெண்ட்ஸ் இதுவரையும் ஒரு வருஷத்துல வெளிநாட்டு போய் கலந்துக்கிறாங்க. அதே மாதிரி வெளிநாட்டுல இருந்து இந்தியாவுக்குள்ள இந்துஸ்தானுக்குள்ள போட்டியில கலந்துக்கிறாங்க. எக்ஸ்சேஞ்ச் ப்ரோக்ராம்ல வர்றாங்க. இங்க ஒரு மாசத்துல இருந்து 6 மாசம் வரை தங்குறாங்க. ஃப்ரம் யூரோப், USA, ஃப்ரம் ஜப்பான், ஃப்ரம் கொரியா. ஸோ இந்த மாதிரி யூனிக் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ் இந்துஸ்தான் ஆஃபர் பண்ணதுனால in unique areas like aerospace, artificial intelligence. இப்போ IBM கூட ஒரு artificial intelligence machine learning program, first in India, along with the IBM, one of the best companies in the world. அவங்க கூட சேர்ந்து இந்த program offer பண்றோம். So this is very unique to our country, and Hindustan is one of the very few offering such unique programs. So 12 programs is what we can give to the youth who come to Hindustan. In the 12 programs, in the exchange path, twinning program path, they can go to US, they can go to Germany, they can go for short term, long term, international scholars research பண்ணலாம், masters students வந்து துபாய் போலாம். So இவ்வளோ varieties இருக்கும்போது, these are standing apart from what other universities have to offer for the youngsters. So once again, I hope due publicity will be given for our entrance exam. And as you all know that deemed universities are facing a lot of issues, regulatory issues. So I request your kind support to overcome these burdens and thrive amongst the other institutions in our country. Thank you.
So do you have any plans to open colleges in other states? Since you have a major,
See, right now Hindustan Group has institutions outside the state, but as Hindustan Institute of Technology and Science, deemed university, we can open campuses, off campuses outside. We can, because we are in the category 2, we are permitted to open 2 campuses. This point which we are only debating whether to start and where to start. We have not taken a final decision on whether to start it immediately or not. That is still under discussions.
since you have a major students from Andhra.
Andhra is there, Kerala is there, even we have people from Chhattisgarh. I mean, there are a lot of people coming from Maharashtra. We are getting people from West Bengal. Now that this year we have even 6 students from Kashmir.
This HITSEEE examination, how many students?
We have about 10,000 students appear.
No, examination, how many students apply and write the examinations?
That's what I said, about 10,000 students write the examination. But this year we wanted to increase that number. See, the whole idea is, that's why we wanted you people to give the publicity and things like that about the institute. The point is, we wanted to get the students who are the cream, who are really, we want students who can think out of the box. So we want to attract the students who can really think out of the box. They are creative students. So if you can get such students, we will definitely give them scholarships. We offer them scholarships who can be really, at that level of thinking, so that we will be able to, the students will be able to do creative projects and do research at the undergraduate level, so that they publish. See, our students work in Microsoft, Google, as I said. Now this is the first time probably somebody getting into the Google. So these are things which happen because we have an ecosystem available. So we just wanted that ecosystem to be known to the people outside, all over India, so that they can come here and get to know the things here.
Second question. It is how many languages is the examination? Only English or?
Only English. We follow only one language, that's English.
Any other questions?
To increase the number of girl students. See, our faculty, we have 14% more are women. And most of our senior faculty members are women. The head of the departments there are so many other assets. But we find that the number of students is about 20-25% only. We wanted to increase that number further. So we are giving a special scholarship of 10% to the girl students.
See,
Because this is something which we the IAMs also started, because I was there in one of the board of, one or two boards of IAMs. Then, so in these boards we decided that we give encouragement, because IAMs found that the number of girl students getting into the IAMs are less, institutional management. So there we decided to give 10% discount to them. So this same thing which we wanted to follow here, so that we attract brighter students, and we have good hostel facilities available in the campus for them. Yeah, additional. That's right.
The journalist report this kind of our press meet. I thank, compliment and appreciate every one of you for your presence in the press meet. I also thank our Vice Chancellor and Director for presenting the facilities, good practices in our university to all of you. Whatever good practices we are having, it is your responsibility to take it to the students community, so that the students across India they are able to get the benefit out of it. I hope there will be a very good write-up and also photograph, everything will be coming tomorrow, the different media. So thank you very much once again for your presence. Thank you all, thank you.
One small thing is, that's what I would like to extend a warm invitation to all of you. You can come and visit the campus. One thing which I find in the campus, is I come from, I joined only 1.5 years back this institute. The thing is that the campus is green.